Growing up, the way that my friends and I really connected and really bonded was through online gaming. As kids, we spent a lot of time on the computer playing games like Minecraft, Terraria, Gary's Mod, and we actually played a ton of Roblox. I mean, the platform had anything that we could ever want. It had obstacle courses or obbies, it had tycoons, it had zombie games, it had role-playing games, pretty much anything that our 10, 11-year-old minds could ever want. And the best part was that it was free because we were very poor. We were children after all. So today I wanted to take a look at some of the games on my favorites list. Definitely been abandoned by now, and the games that we really enjoyed as kids. And I wanted to just see if they were still up, if we could still visit them, and if they have been updated at all. So let's get into it. I guess first things first is I had to download the launcher. Here's my profile. It is Master of Awesomeness with awesomeness misspelled. Classic 11-year-old mistake. You could tell just how edgy I was, a little cringe, but nice little post here. I've had great memories over the years playing Roblox. I have been playing for so long since I was little, but over time, I started playing less, and now I only play once in a while. I usually only log on to look around, in awe as I see how different this website has gotten. This was a huge part of my childhood. I'll never forget Roblox. And look, I haven't. I'm literally playing it as a 25-year-old man. Yeah, let's make our first stop. Live in a 5-star island resort, RP. So I don't think this is the original name for this. I know this is the original creator, Sonic the Hedgehog XX. When you think of Roblox, this is the guy. He is a veteran. He had a lot of popular games back in the day. Yeah, like 11 million visits just to this one alone. Let's take a look and see what's going on in the 5-star resort by Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so right off the bat, yeah, there is nobody here. Looks like you can play this on Xbox One and you can play it on mobile as well, so that's pretty cool. Might need to gather some people to play with, but aside from that, you got some options. Man, it is a ghost town here. I don't remember this pool being here. I want to see if these slides work though. I need to inspect this place. They work perfectly. This dance floor here and the stage are OG parts of the map. I don't think anybody ever actually used the stage part, but I remember people being down here just hanging out, just talking. I do want to take a look at the inside and see if anything's changed here. I mean, apart from maybe these slot machines that didn't used to be here that I don't know should be part of a children's game, but hey. Yeah, the layout here is the same. We didn't have this little shop back in the day or whatever this is. It was just very simple, very standard little alleyway here. Okay, yeah, this all looks pretty standard. All these rooms look pretty much the same. Not much has changed here except for you can click on all this stuff and change your avatar on the go. I don't think we were able to do that before. I think it literally was just a little hangout spot. There's really not a lot to see here unless you wanted some really outdated like 2010s cat memes. Lighthouse over there, I believe that's always been there. That's pretty much the same. Now, this is the fun part. These have always been here as well. Looks like they didn't change this. Yeah, I definitely remember these jet skis that you could take to these different little areas here. Looks like they pretty much kept all of this the same, which is nice to see. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another little island. Yep, right over here. It looks like maybe they kind of just forgot about this. Like I said, a lot of people did spend their time just over there in that main area. I don't remember what this is supposed to be. Looks like just an empty building. I'm stuck and I need to go back to the mainland. That was the Island Resort hangout spot. It's sad to see that nobody is playing this anymore, but that's just how life works. Let's go ahead and move on to the next world. Robloxaville. This is another kind of hangout spot that was very popular back in the day. As you can see, 8.4 million visits. This also came out in 2008. However, this one seems to have been updated just a couple of months ago. No longer active despite the creator kind of trying to stay on top of updates, and that's unfortunate to see, but everybody that played Robloxaville is more than likely, a young adult at this point. So let's go ahead and see if it looks anything like it did when I was a kid. Yeah, I have some heartbreaking news, guys. It looks like we actually cannot join this anymore. Next on our list is this zombie defense tycoon get pwned world. I remember just having a ton of fun on this. This one came out in 2009 and it was last updated in 2011. Let's see if we can even join this. I don't know if we'll be able to again like the last one. Fortunately, we can actually load into this one. So let's have a look around and see what we can find. Yep, pretty typical 2010s Roblox. You would spawn in with a weapon, but you wouldn't actually be able to see it. However, as you can see, it still shoots and it is very loud. This looks exactly the same. Don't know if the gun is doing anything. Yeah, the gun is not working. Okay, let's try a different gun and see what happens. Hopefully this lets us actually play the game now. It's reloading, it's not shooting, it's not simple. Oh boy, okay, so the game is broken. It no longer works, which is a shame because this was actually very fun. Super simple game. I'll just walk around as a zombie and explain what it is that we did here, while you could still play it and while it was still functioning. So basically, like a tycoon, you would just set up your little base here. You know, you had upgrades that you can make to it. Every upgrade that you made would unlock a new upgrade, and you know, eventually you would have this cool base. It would protect you from the zombies, which spawned from this middle section here. It was pretty simple. You just had that little zombie spawner, you had bases, and you had the spawn points, and then a little weapon shop, and that's about it. But as small as it was, this game kept us entertained for hours until it was time to go to bed and, you know, go to school, and as children do. Unfortunate that it doesn't work. That's just, as we said before, that's just how it goes. Escape the Burger King obby, another fun little obby that I played back in the day. Another 1 million visit obby. It came out again in 2008, but this one also was abandoned in 2014, 10 years ago now. Pretty simple, like any other obby, but let's see if it's still up. Okay, you have the Nyan Cat in the background playing. I think that's supposed to be Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, I don't remember it being super long. You didn't see that. Yeah, I bet we can actually speedrun this one. Oh my god. Okay. I hate mazes so much. And if you watch the main channel videos, you would see why. I've lost my Roblox dexterity. We're getting old now, so we're gonna have to take our time. These were always the best ones because they were the easiest ones. Okay, they made these way too long. There's something eerie about being the only person on this server, and probably the only person that has been here for decades, and just having this music playing. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I see. Okay, I think that we finally made it out. These, yeah, hate those. Hate those a lot. Yeah, that's what I thought. I already forgot which one it was. Okay. Anyway, that's Escape the Burger King. Another Shadow the Hedgehog XX creation was this Hollywood beach house, and this also made it up into the millions in terms of visits. Again, another early build, 2008. This one was last updated in 2018, which is quite a long time ago. This one is not as complex as the resort. This one's actually fairly simple. Think of it like this channel, just compared to the main attraction. It's nothing too special. Just a beach house. That was the main draw for these old Sonic the Hedgehog XX games. You would just pretty much make these like chill little spots that you could talk with your friends, and that's pretty much all you had to do. I mean, I'm sure at one point you had music going, but other than that, pretty much just like a chat room. I guess he was a big fan of these cat memes, just because we have some more right here. You got the cool Roblox graffiti, and I'm sure this is where all the cool kids hung out while everybody else just kind of mingled upstairs and outside and in the lounge area over there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. This one's actually fairly simple. I just wanted to take a look because I did play on this one as well. Remember making some friends here, but like all the other ones we visited, it is dead. If this is the same game I'm thinking of, I actually had a lot of fun. Basically, it's just an RPG within Roblox. It looks like it might be just because it has almost 100,000 visits, you know, built in 2010. Last update was 2016. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if it's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, it looks like the weapons actually work on this one, so that's good. That being said, I don't know if this is the one I was talking about. I don't remember really playing this, but if I added it to my favorites, obviously I enjoyed it. The game I'm talking about had houses, it had buildings, I think there was music as well, but I can't remember the name. So if that sounds familiar at all and you're watching this, let me know in the comments what it was. I can see it in my head, but I cannot remember it. So nothing too special about this one, I guess. So let's see what else is out there. I think we're getting toward the end. We'll take one last stop to the Audio Skate Park. This was another popular one, 2.8 million visits, created in 2010 and last updated almost a decade ago. Everything in this one should still work. Really, all there was to it was skateboards, and that's it. So it looks exactly the same as I remember it. You have your boards that you spawn in here with. I guess the controls are a little more broken than I remember them being because I can't even get into the building. It's not working.
I'm going for an ollie.
It seems that there's something about these games that when they are abandoned and not kept up with, they just start breaking. So I'm going to reset and not jump on a board so that I can actually show you the inside. This definitely brings back memories. I remember there would be just a ton of people in here all at once, just going down these giant ramps and stuff, and we were all crashing into each other because obviously they're Roblox janky controls, so it's kind of hard not to when you have a lot of people in here. Despite the park being pretty big, actually, yeah, there were just people crashing all over the place. This place has not changed a bit. You know, it's nostalgic, but sad in a way. Well guys, that concludes our list. I didn't have too many pages of saved favorites, and those were the ones that I remember the most. Looks like some were abandoned as they were being edited, which is sad to see. They're going to be lost in time forever, but it was fun just kind of looking back at some of the places that I would hang out with my friends. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to stick around. I'd love to have you on the channel. And if you like horror games and more serious videos and more scripted, feel free to check out the main channel. That's where I put all of that stuff. This one is just kind of for fun. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.